Hi guys, Ivan Curtin here from We Love Parquet, Sydney-based parquetry flooring company, and I just wanted to talk to you, take about 5 minutes to tell you a little bit about what is this thing called grains that everyone talks about all the time. Well, what is a grain? I mean, what is this thing that everyone always talks about? Grains in wood. Well, obviously, humans and wood have had a very close relationship for a couple of million years now, given that humans would rely on heat from burning wood, and cooking food would also be done with wood. And so we've evolved alongside trees, and they've been our friend. We've looked after them and they've looked after us. And we've sort of got to the point now in our evolution where we're using wood as an aesthetic thing, as well as the usefulness in building, constructing materials is there, but we're also looking at it in terms of the beauty of wood. When we manufacture it, we can put resin over the top of the surface of it and it actually becomes really beautiful, not just a piece of lumber. So when we talk about a grain, what is it? Well, the grain of a tree, actually what we see as grain is actually the fine cells that the tree uses to transport water up and down, actually up from the roots, not up and down, up from the roots, transports water, pulls moisture out of the ground, up through the roots, takes it up the tree very slowly by pushing it through these cells very slowly up to the leaves, and then it gets turned into, through photosynthesis, gets turned into sap, and then travels back down through another layer in the tree and gets turned into bark. That's how the tree grows. Now, those cells, those cells that actually transport water are what we see as grain. And they still retain some water, which is why it's not a good idea to overwash floors or expose them to too much moisture. But that is something for another day. So that is pretty much explaining to you what is a grain. Well, a grain is a fine cell that the tree used to transport water up to the leaves. And now we see that as something that is extremely beautiful. Thank you.